And I think that's I was reading that too, and I thought about how you was talking about in the beginning how a lot of that played a part in who you had stepped out to become at a certain point, like the route you chose to take before you was able to say, you know what, that's not even who I am, that's not even who God created me to be. And just talking about the importance of now as a mother and as a woman, how important it is to pour into yourself and then also pour into and nurture your children. I really took that to heart because I'm like, I got 3 girls, young girls.
Yeah.
And they're really mirrors, they're reflections of us. Like they show us, they challenge us. They show us parts of ourselves that still need growth. But then they also show us who they are. Like, okay, this is who I am. So nurture that. And I thought that was beautiful. Something to take with me personally, something to take as a mom, just especially a new mom, fresh mom, young mom.
You're beautiful. If I look at you, I'm like, she do everything. Yeah. She's a hustler.
I try, but I have to remind myself too. It's more about being than just be. It's not about like trying to be great. Just be me.
Yeah.
Like,
So what are we racing?
Right. Exactly.
What?
It's even though we have our own races to run, we not it's not like we in competition with anybody about anything. This is just about being better than what you was yesterday.
And that's why I say my only competition is me.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what women need to look to. Don't compare yourself to somebody else because you ain't went through what they went through. So you ain't supposed to be having what they have, and you probably can't even handle what they got.
You don't know them challenges.
Exactly. So don't wish somebody else's problems or somebody else's blessings. You don't know what demons they had to fight. You probably can't even handle that. So be careful what you pray for because you just might get it. Be careful putting your mouth on people. Speak life. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ain't got nothing nice to say, shh.
Yeah, especially. Yeah.
What you want to make happen bad for others, God can make happen for you. So just I don't know, just be positive and take it one day at a time. Yes, we know tomorrow ain't promised to none of us. None of us know how long we got. Yeah. Babies die, older people die. So why not enjoy life?
Yeah.
And one thing, if I go today, I want to be able to say she lived, she loved, she laughed. You know what I'm saying? She persevered. Like, who am I as a person? Like, as an individual? Like,
exactly.
And what can I leave behind with my kids?
For them.
I want to make sure that they know, like, damn, my mama loved me. Because for me, with mine, I was like, baby, tell you, like, I was like, I love my mom, but I was like so mad instead I'm even crying for her because I'm like, she never even cared. She never even got to know me. She never even took the time to see how I am. Yeah, but I still love her.
That's where it came from.
And I forgive her, yeah. So I realized that later because God revealed to me, like, quicken yourself in a pity party. Let that go. Forgive. She gave you what she had. That's all she had to give.
Yes.
So if I judge her, then I'm going to be judged. Because you'll find yourself, nobody's a perfect mom. Nobody's a perfect dad. And there's no book on this.
No.
And obviously, she didn't get the love that she needed. My grandmother wasn't always that good God-fearing woman. She raised 16 siblings. Her mom died young. So I know it was they from Arkansas.
It was some stuff in between.
Yeah, it was a lot of stuff in between there. So my mama was the result of that.
I just realized that God let you go through some of that stuff to kind of keep you close to Him too, because we are born with it. We have this inborn void, this inborn need of something, and He's that something. Like, and you'll find people like how you said in your book. You'll find people who are searching for that in the world, in all the wrong places. And as children, that's supposed to be love through our parents. It's supposed to be that nurturing through our parents. And when we don't get it, it's like, okay.
You're looking for it.
You're searching for it. All the wrong places. As young girls, as young women, we're probably running to other men, or as young men, we're probably running to multiple women or to other
or being in the streets.
Being in the streets, or other men, right? Yeah.
There's some, So that's why I said that important part was to pay attention, be present, pay attention if you have children. you know, and pay attention to how you're modeling yourself, you know, in front of your children.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of things, even though I did good, I have great children out. They hit some bump in the roads, but they're like, and you know, my other two, they have their own place. They're working, they're finding their self, and they stay out the way. But it ain't always been like that. So just because I had healed, they were kind of like dealing with some of my old demons that I hadn't, you know, that back when they were growing up with me, you know what I'm saying? So so it's important to do the work on yourself, because if not, you pass that on to your children. And like sometimes we be fighting our parents' demons and we don't even realize it. You gotta fight theirs and theirs if they don't do that work. So I want to do my work. I don't want my kids fighting my demons. You know what I'm saying? I want them to have that. If I go today, I want them to be like, man, my mama love me. You know what I'm saying? Like to know, to have that, to keep that with you. Like, you know, that's like, you know.
Yeah.
So that's important.
Very, very. And you talk about how where you are now, relationship, the family that you have now, really motivated you to be better, do better, and to do, you know, more things. And you wear multiple hats. So talk to some of our moms who wear multiple hats.
Girl, balance yourself, work out, eat right.
For sure.
Juice. Just take your time. Like, I'm trying to work smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
So I have to balance that go-getter with that mommy. Because I don't want to miss anything. I didn't want to miss a crowd. I didn't want to miss mama, dad. I didn't want to miss anything. You know, first step, because I missed a lot of my first children. I trying to survive and trying to always be better and rush to time or rush to love. So now I can kind of like really just take my time and balance it. So balance. I would say balance.
Balance. How did you find the balance? Because I would say that's something I'm still working on. Balance.
I really had no choice. I think when my mom passed, I kind of went into a dark, deep depression, kind of like, and I was at a place where I was supposed to be happy. Not because she's passed, but I was like coming to my career and like moving to a new home and having a baby, but I couldn't be. Everybody else like, oh, you got this, you got this, you got that, and you just be happy and you got it. And I'm just like, do they know how heavy this is? You know, so.
Because that's just stuff. Those are just vocations and just stuff to do, and it's not really like feeling present.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Allow yourself that process to feel. Because even like when I told you, like I haven't even hit me yet. Like if somebody passed, it don't hit me until I go to the funeral. Like because I've always had to survive in my life. So now that I don't have to, I have teaching myself to like breathe, relax, process.
Yeah.
Balance. That's something I'm still working on too.
Yeah.
But, you know, that, you know, it's important.
Another process. So you talked about your book release. When do you plan on having your book release?
So maybe want to throw me one. So I'm trying to find an event space. And probably a month or two, I would say.
Okay. So still in the works right now?
It's in the works.
It's in the works. And that's good. Any plans for any future books?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That one ain't gonna be so biblical, God forgive me. It's gonna be about, I can't say what's gonna, it's gonna be telling the story.
Okay.
How I got through it. I mean, like, not biblically, like, it's gonna be a more detailed.
Okay.
You know.
Going into detail
about
everything.
More into detail. You know, that one was more forgiving and, you know, my experience versus persevering through it.
This was more of your healing process.
Yeah, my healing process. This one was going to be more feeling.
Okay.
You know.
This is laying it out
there like, this is what it is. This is the real. This is how it was. This is what I felt. So.
Your testimony.
You know, yeah.
So, well, we're excited for that one. We're excited. We love this one. We're going to be excited for the next one.
Yeah, you're going to be stay tuned because you ain't going to be able to get out that one. You're going to be like, eating your snack, you better grab your snacks, whatever you need, your wine.
Well, that's going to conclude our interview session for today. Thank you so much for inviting me to your home and letting me do this interview with you. And for letting me read this beautiful story. I enjoyed it so much.
I'm glad you did.